Hey, good evening. Just waiting for some people to get here. Just hope everybody's well and just wanted to give everybody an update on what's going on with my sweetheart. So, see one person in here come in and say hello. And I also have the StreamYard link if you want to come up and chat, but you have to show your face if you want to talk, ask questions. Feel free to, and I'll be able to answer them. Oh, somebody came and left. So I'll just give it a few more minutes before I start talking. 9:30. Where is everybody at? It's kind of early yet. I guess everybody's in bed. Okay. Give it a few more minutes. Wait till people get in here. So I am live. I'm waiting. Hi, John. How are you doing? I'm just waiting for a few more people to get in here and give everybody an update what's going on. That's what I basically want to let everybody know. I called the hospital tonight. I didn't get to go up. I was going to go up Thursday, but which is today, and I didn't get to go because I'm starting feeling a little head cold coming on, and I don't need to take that to the hospital. Plus, my asthma's been acting up an allergy, so I didn't want to take a chance. Well, anyway, hey Ava, hi Jill. That's all right. Well, he's still in ICU. Um, he went from 7 liters to 4 liters of oxygen, and they tried putting him on 2, but it didn't work. They had to put him back up to 4. He was agitated early today, and he tried pulling the tube out again. I don't know why he's trying to do that, but he needs to stop. But I'm going up Saturday. Hopefully, I'm well rested, and I keep drinking tea with honey and lemon, and I'll be good to go and rest. No, he didn't get to. They took him. They just. He was on 7 liters when he was having trouble breathing, and he was on for a while. So, but he still can't communicate right, and it's horrible just seeing him like that. I know he's frustrated. He does not want to be like that. So I'll probably go up Saturday. They're looking for to put him moving to the 8th floor. There's no beds available on 5G, so they might have a bed available on 8G. So hopefully next week or probably by the weekend he'll be moved. I don't know, to regular floor, and then after that he'll probably go to a rehab center. I'm waiting for a social worker to call. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I also have to give the hospital his access card too, because if he has any co-pays that'll cover it, because he has they're paying for premium part B now, so they pay D, but they also are going to pay in B now, so that's a good thing. The last time I saw him was on last Sunday, and he was a little irritated. He started cursing. We were laughing. He was like mouthing the words. He couldn't say them actually, and he was making faces, Google faces, and sticking out his tongue. I was laughing. He like crosses his eyes and does all that stuff, but I know he's agitated because he doesn't want to be there. But you got to do what you have to do to get out of there. They might just put him on some medication. I don't know if that affected his mood. When they did that, put a hole in his head and drain the blood, lift the pressure off the brain and put the tube in. That's all out. They took the staples out. Yeah, I know, John. He's got to know it's for his best. You know. Hey, Moose Man. How you doing? Hope you and Red are well, and hope you're feeling better. So I don't know when he's going to rehab. That's up in the air right now. Until he's stabilized, they want to stabilize him, make sure he's okay. Phew, I got this little heater on because it's cold and it's damn hot already. I had to turn it down. It gets real hot. For a little heater, it works. Oh, you're still fighting the flu, bud. I'll go keep you in my prayers. Prayers for you, Moose Man. May God heal you soon and you fight this flu bug and get better. I know a lot of people have been going through stuff. It's crazy. It's really crazy. You know, we all have been going through some tough times and being sick, and no matter what, we all stick together in Jesus' name and are like a family on here and pray for each other, you know, hold each other up. So you guys are more like family to me. And that's how I see it. But just continue to pray for Tom. The more prayers. I will, Joe. It's just a little, I'm just been run down, that's all. My son's been picking up a lot of slack because I just haven't had the energy. I do cook, but then that time I'm tired. I'm hurting, I'm tired, and my legs are still freaking bothering me from all that driving. Thanks, Moose Man. Pray for you too. But I'm just hoping they soon get him into rehab and he can start gaining himself back, you know, slowly. And I hope he does push himself and not give up. Because he's a stubborn man, a real stubborn man. But I love him. I love him dearly, you know. I wouldn't wish anything on anybody like this. You know, it happened. You know, if he would have went earlier when he fell and got himself checked, this could have been all avoided. Could have been taken care of right away. But the doctor screwed up. That flush got right into his brain, mixed in with fluid, and that's when it caused him to have a right stroke to his, you know, his left side of the brain. And that affects, because the left side of the brain controls your right side. So that's where it was. And your right side controls your left side. So he has no ability to, you know, I just hope he, you know, they said there he can actually regain, you know, use of it. I hope so. I hope so. But I'm still really, I'm going to talk to a lawyer and sue because it's not right. He wouldn't have been like this. He was walking, talking, and everything before he had the surgery. Imagine being too fed and not being able to swallow. You know, want to eat and you hate that tube being up your nose. Red made a pot of Jewish penicillin. Cool. She's a good cooking woman. I know. I bet she is a good cook. I made some homemade ham and bean soup. Me and Zach ate it up. There's still a bunch left. I'm just going to freeze that, what's left over, and I got my ribs out, my baby back ribs. I'm going to put them in a crock pot tomorrow and cook them on slow. Yep. Oh, yeah. There's nothing like good old homemade soup and made with fresh stock and making your own stock. It's the best. But I just hope he gets better, you know. And I do want to get him close to home, like I said, so I can visit him more often. I don't have to drive that damn far. An hour and 45 minutes there, an hour 45 minutes home. I do have to stop, pee, and stretch my legs. That's a haul. It's in Pittsburgh. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if my son had his permit, driver's permit, he could drive up, or you know what I mean, give me a rest, and then I can drive back. But he doesn't have it, so I got to get him to get his butt going and get his permit and get him his driver's license and make things a lot easier on me. Exactly. Homemade soup is the best. That's what I said. I had leftover ham and I, cut that off the bone, and what was left on it, I put that in and I made stock, and I left it cook on slow all night. I started to boil and then I turned it down to simmer. And my son got up and said, "Mom, you got the soup still on." I said, "Turn it off, let it cool." I said, "When it cools, I'll put it away." So it cooled down and I put it away, and then there's fat on top. And I scrape that off and I saute onions, carrots, and celery, and then saute them. Then I take the bones and the onions or carrots or whatever and bay leaves out of the pot. I have to reheat that up and then let that cool, and then strain the stock in there and in the pot. Let that boil for a while. Add my ham, then my potatoes, and put some fresh parsley, flat leaf parsley in it. And it was good. Add salt and pepper, and it was awesome. My kid loved it. He chowed on it. That's what I'm saying. I hope he's able, they get him to eat when he goes to the rehab, and they work his ass off. And if he refuses, I'm going to be giving him hell. I don't care. And I'll tell him, everybody said, you better get your ass and work your ass off. Yes, me too, Jill. Yep, by God's grace. I know everybody misses him on YouTube too, LT Gray. He's a very intelligent man. It's going to take a long process for him to get back. I did ask him if I went up, and I said, honey, can I write out the bills and stuff and the check? Because I could sign like him. And he said, yes, go ahead. And I paid the rent, paid the electric bill, paid his Affirm bill, and I paid this, Spectrum bill, and yeah, that's a lot. $113 just for internet and phone. Jesus, that's crazy. Stuff's so expensive. Just keeps going up and up and up and up. They're getting greedier and greedier by the day. I can't stand it. Yeah. I'm gonna call them and tell, hey, I want a cheaper deal for the internet and phone. This is way too much. $113 ain't cutting it. I'm poor. Give me a discount. Yeah, but just thanks for everybody for praying. I will continue to pray for everyone else. I always keep people in my prayers. Just keep up the prayers for him. That's all I'm asking, and I will continue to update you as much as I can. I love you all, and I know I'm making this video short, but I'm sorry. I'm getting a little sleepy, and I want to watch a movie, then I'm going to head to bed for the night. So I love you all. Have a blessed night, and have a blessed day tomorrow. Bye.